So, I make all this music. Hardly anyone listens to it. I thought it would be fun, since I don't really have anyone in real life to talk to about it. I thought it would be fun to make a series where I break down my songs that no one listens to. I'll go over the finer details that I agonized over that ended up meaning nothing because no one listened. Here's a particularly underrated song, in my opinion. It's a new song. I started writing it a long time ago, but I just finished it recently. It's called Numbers. It's about the numbers that we all judge each other on. You know, how much money we make every year, how many people we've slept with, how much this or that we have. Numbers, numbers, numbers. How we all get boiled down to numbers in the end. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. So I remember this whole song started with this opening melody idea that I played on my DeepMind synth over there. I've got this kind of wonky toy piano sounding kind of patch. That's what that little key part is.
Everybody has a number like a
Vocals.
that they give off. It tells the world just what they are, and I think it's time you told me yours. Spit it out and don't be shy, 'cause we all have one and it means everything.
I didn't want pretty vocals for this one. They're sort of lazy, kind of half-spoken, half-sung. Pre-chorus. This part has this interesting guitar layer stuff that I'll tell you more about later. Chorus.
Tell me your number, I just wanna know what it is. Tell me your number, let's get down to the bottom of this. Tell me your number, it's all that you can be. Everybody has a number.
Little piano going on,
Your smell so
hand left and right.
So tell us all what you deserve.
Ah, there it is.
Graphs and figures don't mince words.
Bridge. We got some crazy guitar stuff going on right here. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Look at all this shit.
Tell me your number, just come on out and say what it is.
Harmonies.
Tell me your number, let's get down to the bottom of this. Tell
Some
me your
ad-libs.
number, it's all you want me.
Tambourine. Schizophrenic vocal ad-libs going on left and right. Oh wow, that high. So there it is. It's a weird song, kind of unconventional chord progression, that repetitive descending key melody. It's just kind of the same thing throughout the whole song for the most part. Let's start from the beginning, I guess. So it all started with that little toy piano kind of sound. I called it toy piano hook here. It sounds like this. It's got this kind of wonky lo-fi sound. As you can see, I put this tape plug in. I love this tape plug-in. It's called Tape Mello-Fi from Arturia. I got it for free. They gave it away for free, which was very nice of them. I use it all the time when I want to degrade something a little or give it a little tape warble. This is what I use. You can low pass, high pass, control how much warble you want, the wear, the tape wear. Pretty cool. Little tone circuit emulation. So it's got a little drive on it, little warble on it, little high pass. And it's just that same thing over and over and over and over again. It's genius. And then, of course, we got the drums and bass coming in here. Let's see, it's been so long since I looked. I'm not even sure what I used for the drums. So I've got this plugin called SideDrums that I use sometimes. I guess for this, I just used it for that tom sound. Dum dum. I guess some hi-hats or something. Some little percussive sounds here and there. Little clap. Yeah, I like this plugin. It's like very dirty, 80s drum machine sounds. Pretty low quality, honestly. I think I got it for $10. Some of the samples have little clicks in them that you have to go in and fix. So it's not a very good plugin, but I use it all the time. It's got this horrible reverb as well that, of course, I didn't use here, but I'll show you what it sounds like. Ugh. Sounds bad. Anyway, so there's SideDrums, and then I use this sampler, or I used to use it a lot more before I got Falcon. It's called TX16WX. Really rolls off the tongue. But it's great. I've got 8 channels of output coming from this sampler. And that gets routed to all these drum tracks over here on the left. So as you can see, I've got the sampler brain here on this track, and it gets routed out to all these. And that way I got this little drum bus going on, and it all gets routed upwards to the master, the drum submix. If I zoom out here, you can see the samples triggering. I've got all the different drum tracks separated out here. All these are samples assigned to specific MIDI notes. Got my snare going, my kicks. Some kind of little percussion going on here. Let's see, what are these from? What are my toms? Ah, Falcon. Yeah, so this is what I use a lot more now. I love this Falcon expansion, Drumulation. Lots of great retro sounds that I use all the time. It's kind of what I gravitate towards for my drums. So these are like retro drum machine samples, but they're actually good, very high quality. I don't know what particular drum machine these sounds are taken from, but nice toms. You got your Linn drums in there and your 808s and all that good stuff. Very lovely. So those are my drums. The bass is super simple. I used my Korg Monologue. I don't think you can see it, but it's on the shelf back there. It's this little tiny mono synth. It was my first synth, actually. And it's just a fat saw wave, simple saw wave. Sort of follows the descending shape of the melody. It's got a little bit of noise on it as well. Give it a little bit of texture. Yeah, it's so simple, but I just love that simple sound, saw wave with a little bit of noise on it. That's all you need sometimes. It's nice and fat. You can't always hear the high end, the sizzle of the saw wave, but you definitely get that fat bass, no matter how much is going on in the upper registers. Oh, and yeah, I should talk about this tape, this crazy tape sound effect. Super annoying. I don't know why I put it in. I just wanted to. Kind of interesting to listen to. So those tape sounds I got from, you might be able to see it over here, my modular. I have this module called Monsoon. It's a clone of Clouds by Mutable Instruments. But somebody made this alternate firmware for it called Parasites. So I installed Parasites, and Parasites has this like tape looping mode. And if you know anything about Clouds, you know about the position knob that moves you through moves you through the buffer being stored in the module. So your recorded material, the position knob or slider moves you through that recorded material. And in the tape looping mode, when you move that position, it kind of simulates the sound of a tape head speeding up or slowing down or going backwards or forwards. And when you modulate it a whole lot really fast, you get this kind of shit. So this is like a simulated tape head just going all over the place, being dragged backwards and forwards way faster than would be possible to do with actual physical tape. So you get these crazy, like, lasery sounds. I thought it was kind of interesting. And I didn't record it for this song. I recorded that crazy sound, like, ages ago. I like to just let the modular run, patch it up, and just record the crazy shit that comes out and use it later. Just add it to my sample library and drop it in wherever it fits later down the line. I don't know why I even put this in. I've got this kalimba sound. You really can't even hear it with everything else going on. But it really adds nothing to the song. I put it in and I just didn't feel like taking it out.
Everybody has a number, like a glow that they give off. It tells the world just what they are, and I think it's time you told me yours.
I get kind of psychotic with my vocals. So even during this simple part where I probably only needed one vocal track, I've got my mains. So that's 3 kind of triple-tracked vocal lines. I got my main here in the center. Main 2, main 3, panned a little bit out to the left and the right to give a bit of stereo image.
Everybody has a number, like a
Beautiful.
glow that they give off.
Yeah, again, I wasn't trying to sing pretty on this one. It's a very kind of lazy, half-spoken, half-sung kind of vocal mood here. And then down below in my harmony bus, I've got just a little extra stereo reinforcement. These really aren't even doing anything. They're barely panned wider than the main 2 and main 3, but I guess they add a little extra thickness and, chorus.
Everybody
They're an octave up.
number, like a glow that they give off.
Nothing like soloing your own vocals to really bring the shame. So that's what's going on with the vocals here in the verse.
It tells the world just
No bass.
what they are, and I think it's time you
Just vocals,
told
drums,
me
and that
yours.
keyboard melody.
Spit it
And a stupid
out
kalimba.
Don't be shy, 'cause we all have one, and it means everything. Don't you tell me it's not my business, 'cause I'll keep asking till I know.
So on to the pre-chorus.
How many zeros does it have behind it?
So here we go to kind of a little bossa nova beat. I just wanted to switch up the rhythm a bit. CR78 sounds. Actually, this is the bossa 2 sound from the CR78. So just a sample that I recorded a while ago. Dragged it in. And a little bit of tambourine as well. I love that. The tambourine slap with a whole bunch of reverb on it. Very old school kind of sound. Here is the guitar part. This is kind of a little sneak peek at the bridge coming up. All these little snippets here are individual guitar notes that I recorded through my Canyon pedal. And every time I would play in, I think they're, what are they, eighth notes? 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, eighth notes. For every eighth note, I would play in a single note on the guitar through the Canyon, record that, skip forward an eighth note on the grid, change the settings on the Canyon, play another note, move forward an eighth note. And I did that. Can I see how many items this is right here? I wish there was. I wish it would tell me how many items I have selected. Who knows? And wait till you see the bridge. It's fucking psychotic what I did here. But once I started, I just didn't stop. There would have been a way easier and probably more interesting way to get this sort of sound, but nope. I just brute forced it from start to finish. And you can hear it's got this kind of wobbly filter movement going on. That's Shaper Box. Cue compressor Shaper Box. So I got this weird filter LFO thing going on here. And that's only on the pre-chorus. I put that on to kind of distinguish it from the bridge part later. It's kind of interesting, I guess. Again, every one of these was recorded individually onto its own track, and I kind of panned the tracks around, as you can see. This is my pan here. Pretty wide. Some are in the center. Otherwise, they're panned out to at least 50% on either side. So you get some interesting stereo action here. I hope it's interesting. God knows I fucking worked for it. So that's what's going on in the pre-chorus.
How many zeros does it have behind it? If I get to know you, will I find it?
And then this little motif on the toms.
Tell me your number, I just wanna know what it is. Tell
Bass
me
is
your
back.
number, let's get down to the bottom of this. Tell me your number, it's all that you can be.
Verse 2.
Everybody has a number.
Still very bare bones in the second verse, but we've added this piano part. Where are you? Where are you? Piano. Here's all my crazy, super slow panning automation. So this piano part just goes slowly over to one side and then slowly back over to the other side. And it's this sort of, upright piano, honky-tonk kind of lick I'm playing here. MIDI piano, of course. What did I use here? Got the tape effect on it again. Let's give it that lo-fi sound. I used The Gentleman by Native Instruments. Pretty nice sampled upright piano. I like it a lot. The Gentleman. The Gentleman with some tape effects on it. And some reverb to make it sound like it's in a room somewhere, a dirty room. I really like this reverb, M-Reverb MB by Melda, for realistic kind of reverb sounds. Like if I want something to sound like it's in a real room somewhere, this is the one I use. So there's your piano part.
Everybody has a number, like a smell surrounding them. So tell us all what you deserve.
Slowly pans from side to side.
And figures don't mince words.
And here is the true psychosis. How many items is this? Let's ballpark it. So on this track alone, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 on this track alone. And For fuck's sake, I wish it would tell me how many tracks I have selected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are all just labeled 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 110, roughly, probably more items here, punched in one by one. I don't know how long this took me. I mean, hours and hours. Why did I do this? I mean, it sounds pretty cool. Bring in some drums. Sorry. One interesting thing about doing this way was I hadn't written out each note beforehand. Like, I wasn't reading from a score playing each note. I was coming up with each note on the fly. So it was sort of like composing on the fly per eighth note. So let's just listen. This is really the only interesting part of the song, so we might as well talk about it. So because I was playing in each eighth note one by one, I had to make a decision each time which note it was going to go to next. And I sung this sort of bass line to outline like what the harmony would be here. So that was kind of my bass line to go off of. And then it was up to me to sort of decorate it with all these eighth notes. So like every time I played in a note, I'd be like, all right, what note do I want to play next? And so out of it, I got this kind of interesting, meandering melody. I like this part here. I think that's a little spooky there. This kind of weird, sort of spooky. Ooh. I never would have come up with that if I was just, trying to play a take the whole way through and stitching takes together. Like, I never would have thought of that if I hadn't been going note by note. So I think it came out kind of interesting. And I'm glad I did it this way, even though it's very stupid and ill-advised. And again, at the end, it gets kind of spooky again. I don't know why, but I just, this caused me to venture into spooky territory, which I like. I like when things get spooky out of nowhere. So there it is, the song's most interesting feature, and now it's over. Final choruses. I do like these harmonies here.
Tell me your number, just come on out and say what it is.
Let's see, let's hear just the harmonies.
Tell me your number, just come on out and say what it is. Tell me your number.
I like how they go down and back up.
Let's get down to the bottom of this.
I do like those harmonies.
Tell me your number, just come on out and say what it is.
When I solo the vocals, you can really hear how slammed and distorted they are. It does not sound good by itself. Once again, I used the tape plugin all over this song. I put it on the drums, I put it on the piano, put it on the vocals. I think I just put it on everything. I really used it as a crutch.
Tell me your number, just come on out.
No wonder it sounds so slammed. I've got the drive turned up a bit here, and you can see it's just redlining.
Come on out and say what it is. Tell me your number.
It's crunchy.
Let's get down to the bottom of this. Tell me your...
It totally crunches, but probably the reason I left it like that is because when it's not soloed,
Tell me your number, just come on out and say
it sounds good.
what it is. Tell me your number.
Everything sounds good with a little bit of crunch on it here.
Tell me
to Schizophrenia. So I like these la la la's here. I really like those. And then this is very cringe. So the speaker of the song, the person singing that is not me, this character that I'm playing, is all about, trying to get at your numbers, trying to learn who you really are by the numbers that define you. And so this is him kind of whining, freaking out in your ears, yelling at you. Please tell me.
Come on, I thought we were friends. I'm not gonna tell anyone. I won't judge you, I promise. It'll be our little secret, I swear. Nothing is
This
gonna
is what's
change
going
between
on.
us. You really think I'm that shallow?
During the
Tell
last
me.
chorus.
Wow, you really don't trust me.
With everything else, with the music behind it, hopefully you can't hear it too well. I just wanted to be this kind of nagging voice that you're like trying to pick out, like, what the fuck is this asshole saying to me?
Come on, I thought we were friends.
I made it as whiny as possible. Here's the best part.
Trust me.
Please.
Tell me.
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 You can tell me. Tell me.
Tell me right now.
Tell me.
Tell me. Tell me.
Tell me. Tell me.
You can tell me.
Tell me. Tell me.
Tell me.
Tell me.
Tell me.
Tell me.
Tell me.
Oh wow, that high.
I went deep into character for this. So anyway, here's everything together. Got that stupid kalimba going. Adds nothing. It's still there. Tape sounds. I like this little guitar part. And the little vocal ad-libs. Piano is back, going side to side.
Oh wow, that high.
So there it is. That's the song. It's pretty simple, straightforward pop song. Weird, quirky for sure. Nobody really liked it. I like it. Sometimes you just gotta let yourself be quirky. You gotta go where the mood takes you. And in this case, the mood made me do this. And it made me do this. I could have tried to restrain the weirdness a little bit, but, why do that? Why not just make a weird song once in a while? Yeah, nobody was really into this song. Out of the, 80 people tops that I know in real life that listen to my music, I got no comments about this one. That's okay. This one's for daddy. But yeah, I like it. I think it's okay to be weird and to follow through on your weird ideas. You don't know who I am. I don't know why you would watch this or listen to this, but for me at least, I think it's interesting to watch people talk about their craft. I like music and I like to hear other people talk about how they make their music. I just think it's interesting. So maybe this will be interesting to someone. Anyway, there it is. I plan to do more of these. I'll go over songs that people liked a lot more than this one. I'll go over my hits that the 80 people that listen to my music were a little more into. This was fun. There will be more. Thank you so much. Until next time.